What's up guys, it's Ryu here, and today we're going to be talking about the predicament that Global might get themselves into with how they're structuring these banners, because little did we know that they're not messing things up. They're changing stuff into a different order. They're adding stuff where it's not supposed to be, and this is the same problem we get most of the years, especially last year where they did it a lot. This could really mess up the banners that are coming out, the banner units that are going to be in the banners. A lot of this stuff is going to be changed and messed around with due to the fact that Global and JP are either in sync with each other when it comes to some events. They're gonna break sync for certain events as well, of course, because JP has their own timeline and so we do. We have a uniform timeline for both sides of the game, but the only thing is that the thing about Global is that Global likes to do extra things that stray away from JP's uniformity. So we're going to be talking about that today and why we might get messed up later down in the line when it comes to Global, because a lot of people think it's going to be a real easy way to save up for the 6th anniversary, when that's not going to be the case because of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about today. So before we get into the video, make sure to sub, like, and comment, all that type of stuff. I greatly appreciate it. It helps out the video and it show your appreciation. So I can't wait to see what the comments are to this video, because I want to talk to y'all about this, because man, this is something that they do a lot, and I mean a lot. Last year was almost non-stop with how many changes they did last year. But let's go ahead and start talking about what is leading us down that path again. So of course, the SJ4 Gogeta banner is out right now on Global. On the SJ4 Gogeta banner, we changed up Tech Gohan and Strength Kefla. Strength Kefla was supposed to be on this banner, but then she was replaced with Tech Gohan. The reason why? Because she was on the Frieza version of the Global banner, replacing Beerus. So we see that the changes are already happening right now. Beerus is getting pushed back already, so he's going to be featured on another banner later on, even though he was just featured on the Blue Boys banner. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the changes though. So Strength Kefla, in my opinion, would have been the better banner in my opinion, due to the fact that I would have wanted dupes for her because I barely have any, and then also some people don't even have Strength Kefla anyway. But in all honesty, Global did come with discounts, and that doesn't ruin the schedule uniformity of how Dokkan works. So of course that's always a big plus, but Tech Gohan was a bigger plus because a lot of people want him. He's one of the best units in game. He's really busted, so of course this drove up the banner by a lot. Of course, keeping it at 8 featured units as JP had, of course it's still going to be really high, low chance of actually getting the unit. So the thing with these changes that we're already receiving changes on the Global side, and we are getting changes between early banners like Frieza, Gogeta's getting them, and we're going to be talking about why this is might be scary for SJ4 Gogeta, and this is why I really want him right now, because Gogeta and Gohan share almost the exact same timeline right now. So as you can see, there are changes for Gohan on this banner. There are changes for Gohan on this banner. There's changes for Gogeta on this banner. Now the problem is, when did Gohan come out? He came out on February 3rd, right? And so did this Gogeta. Gogeta came out on February 1st. So they're pretty much on the same exact timeline, just a few days earlier. Now, what was the problem with this Gohan? Now, this Gohan came a while back, before the anniversary was even close. This is still miles away from the anniversary. But the thing is that a lot of people skipped them due to the fact that they were saving for the Blue Fusion, somebody or some units that were super hyped during the time for those that were playing the game during that moment. Now, the thing about Future Gohan and his problem is that he didn't come back until October for Global. He was literally one of the most, he was literally in limbo, stuck between banners, because there would be so many banners that would not make sense for him. There'd be no banners to place him on because of how Global does things, and we're going to talk about that right now. We have Global first, or Global exclusive for the moment, time by time, and there's stuff like that because we have space to fit it in. We have these to make sure that they take away your stones before the anniversary or before a big celebration or big banner that they know they're going to be getting a lot of your stones for. So they want to drain your stones right now so that you can buy some later. That way, it drives up sales and stuff like that. So of course they bring out the Global first, LR Gohan and Goten. They bring out Strength Kaioken Goku. They bring out this is also another thing that I'll talk about, but they bring out many different Global first in order to take that away. Now with this Global first, this not only messes up the schedule, because now there is something new pushing some banners forward in forward time periods, making this a little harder for them to be placed in certain places, making them have to be scrunched up between celebrations in order to get them through, or maybe even push them farther even back, taking it longer for them to coming closer to the anniversary, making it hard for people to summon on the unit they probably wanted or not. So this messes up Global's timeline a lot, and the main reason why this future Gohan took so long to come back. I'm afraid that SSJ4 Gogeta might even follow the same fate as this Gohan, because it looks like we're already in that step of direction. And I feel like we're going to be getting a Global first very soon, just due to the fact that they can, and that they most likely will. So other than those global firsts, which of course we're going to get some, especially right before the anniversary, we're going to get another global first, because we have, of course, where is he at? This UI Goku. He came out just before the 5th anniversary. He was one of the hypest units at the time, so he was a global first. Absolutely crazy. They're definitely gonna do something like this again before the anniversary happens, because although the anniversary has some busted units and everybody wants to summon on it, that's exactly why they will bring another one out, and this will mess up the schedule once more. And then there's stuff like the joint campaigns, like Saiyan Day. Saiyan Day also messes up the banners, because guess what? They're usually different when it comes to, you know, joint banners, because some units may not be on global and some units will. Now, luckily enough, this banner right here actually was the same for both sides, because all these banner units were already out by the time they came out. So there's nothing wrong with this, but they of course could add extra units onto this banner and have other units that are not on this banner for the global side, because JP, you know, of course they're farther than us, they have more units to put on these banners. So these like few banners are the reason why people like future Gohan might end up not being on certain banners all the way to the end. They literally forced him on a Halloween banner with random units. That was the only way they could put him on a banner, because they had a Halloween banner with random units. So I am very scared, and which is why I'm trying to rush getting this Gogeta, because he might suffer the same fate. Although yes, there's red coins, you can always buy him back when he comes back. We don't know when he will come back, and by the time he comes back, maybe there will be a unit to replace him already on his own team. Now that's hard to believe, of course. I'm just saying hypothetically, right? This unit is super good. He's almost impossible to make bad on any team. But I'm saying hypothetically, that amount of time, around 5 months, that's going to take a very long time to get him back. And you'll probably have other units that you will want to run besides him by the time he comes back. So this is the main thing that Global messes up on. And with these type of units like the joint celebrations like Saiyan Day, which will come up very soon, and Global first, we still have other units to go through, just like the Strength Bojack. Now the Strength Bojack is going to have a banner change on Global. Guess what? Because this Tech Gohan is currently on the global version of the Gogeta banner, so we are going to get a change right here. Strength Kefla is it definitely isn't going to be here. Beerus might take in place, but it would almost make no sense, right? It's going to be hard to see who they're going to put in this slot for Tech Gohan, because Strength Kefla is already used up, right? She got replaced. Tech Gohan has been used up already, and then Beerus was of course one of the blue boys. They didn't want to stretch her all the way up until the other banner. So this Gohan's going to be replaced again. So this is a unit that we're going to get after Gogeta most likely. Then we're getting Turles. Although this isn't going to have any banner changes, this is going to have to come up later, probably, I would think, and I feel like it's going to come after Bojack, so it might be a thing. That's one of the things I think is going to happen. And like I said, these are still units that we have to get, and it's going to get a little harder to know when they come out because of the stuff that Global does, like Global First and joint campaigns. So we have the Bojack, then we have the LR Turles, then we have the Pycon, and I don't think there'll be any banner changes. Everything looks normal here. A really good value banner. Same thing with the Janemba. Both of these banners are going to come out later on near the anniversary. And then, you know, they have pretty good banners. I would say use some red coins. I'll probably make some videos to say if you should summon or not on these, because man, we're going to have tickets on this and discounts. That's a given. Like, that's always a global given. So other than that, yeah, we have quite a bit of units to come out. So Strength Bojack, Strength Turles, AGO Pycon, and Tech Janemba. And then, you know, with the stuff they do with the Global First and the joint campaigns, units like, you know, Future Gohan and possibly even SJ4 Gogeta, which I hope doesn't happen, will end up getting pushed into limbo. So hopefully they don't, because I really want this Gogeta. If I don't end up getting him now, I want to be able to purchase him very soon. So It's a possibility he might come back before the anniversary to drain some stones, but that's very unlikely. So other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what y'all think about how Global carries himself with, and let me know if you're scared for Gogeta to suffer the same fate, because I do not want him to be in limbo like Future Gohan, where he has to be pushed back all the way into Halloween just for us to buy him with red coin. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching up to the end. See y'all in the next one, and peace.